Hello everyone, I'm Griglo, thank you for joining me, and welcome back to episode 357 of Factorio with Angels and Bobs mods, where we just working on making sure that we can get rid of geodes always, and make enough of the different crystal things, gemstones, I mean, and some crystal slurry and stuff. And we have done that mostly, but now we also need to ensure that we can keep geode production going when we don't get enough in from a train station. We need a little bit of build though, although I seem to remember that the build we were planning were actually pretty bad. Hmm. But let's get a little bit and then we can just test it out a little bit. Where is build? Here. Just put that there. So the problem we had with this setup, we're going to have at least, is that if any resource that these two are going to take actually ever get past, as it has now, gets past the loader inserter, it will just block the end of the line for these two. And that's stupid. So what are we gonna do about that? We can just run it in a circle. But that might mean that we get a belt filled with one of them that we have enough of. So the others just won't get any. But maybe that's okay. Hmm. If we need actual crystal slurry, we would want all of these to be working red, not just some of them. And that's why we want to always have all of the different types of geodes available. But I think I might just be overthinking it at this point. Maybe. Dang it, do we not have any... We don't have any splitters, so I can't do a certain thing. Because I would have wanted to run it all along like that. And then prioritize this back in. I think this is just a stupid setup, all in all. We should figure out something a little bit less complicated and more efficient anyway. So earlier we had a setup where we tried to always let it run if we lacked one of the geodes. And that's a little bit overkill as well. We can't really do anything like that though. If we just back up of one of the geodes, that will stop all of the others. So maybe it's okay. Why is that so hard to figure out for me? Because I'm stupid. Well, there once was a possibility to change which recipe or assembling machines or whatever processing machine had used. But I think that's part of a mod and not something in vanilla. Because then you could decide on whatever geode you have most of, you can just liquefy that one. What to do? I don't know. Maybe we should just let it run. Maybe we should just limit by one type of geode. Maybe we don't need to make extra geodes. We're probably just gonna clarify it now anyway. Maybe we should limit it by barrels instead of anything else. Maybe that's actually the solution. So connect this, look for crystal slurry barrels. If we have more than, less than 500, when are these allowed to work? Over 100. How many barrels could we potentially have? Each of these will hold a lot. So 640. So we could easily say that these are only allowed to work if we have more than 1,000. Oh. Is this enough to keep the belt running? Is it ever stopped? Let's just make 3 more on the other side, just to be sure. And connect crystal slurry barrels less than 500. So crystal slurry we get from either the dust or the geodes. If we have trains coming in with geodes and we still have less than 100 or 500 barrels, that means that we are using it down here or making a lot of the catalysts, and that should mean that we are okay with just making even more. More slowly. This is a little bit in the way. Or maybe we should just move these. You're there now. Currently have 6,000 barrels. Or is that seedling, maybe? This stuff, yeah. So we are in the negative with this crystal sludge, okay. we don't have enough production to run all of this, so that's actually just fine. We just need a little bit extra geodes in some cases, I think. As long as we keep getting geodes in. Let's just have both of those come by. And oh, now we actually export some catalysts. But we took all of that from storage anyway. We have so much stored. In any case, I think I'm okay with this for now, as it is. We have a chest here with machines, let's use that instead. Okay. I think that's everything we need to get rid of here. We should have enough water, yes. We have enough processing, we have enough crystal seedling. We probably don't have enough catalysts production. I think we can put these in here, yep. And in there. Could we just move some of these down? Just these. And then we shall move back to our resource processing area, where we were trying to increase our crystal production. So what is up here? Have we just got all the crystals that we need? Not here at least, but we do with the red ones and brown ones that we needed. What is up with hydrochloric acid though? Here it is. We have too much of this stuff, sodium sulfate. What are we supposed to be doing with that? How would this be named? Like that? Yep. We can make sodium and sulfur out of it. We can make glass mixture. Or we could make white liquor. So this seems like the most reasonable thing to do. If we do that up here then we end up with sulfur here. But this is where we need the sodium. We'll also just refine it here, export the 2 sulfur and sodium. But that seems a little bit stupid, so let's not do that. Do we have any stations that are not in use at the moment? What is this? Nothing. Is anything supposed to be there? Maybe we were thinking about crystal or hybrid catalysts. I think we stopped that thought. Why does that look like it's crushed? I don't know. That's probably just how it looks. But yeah, let's use this station right here. For sodium sulfate. Let's get out of this. Yeah, hybrid catalysts. That's not happening anymore. Instead, we have this. And let's just go and take care of this right now before we forget again. Where are we doing that though? In a electrolyzer. Okay. So we need a few more of those, I think. I can't find my way around the base anymore, apparently. Here we are. So this is where we currently make this stuff, but we should now limit that. So either from this or just from sodium. I guess what we want is for this to be low. If there's less than 1,000 of this, we can produce sodium here. And that is true at the moment, of course. No, that's not what we want. We want this. Wait, is this not in use? No, it is not. Sodium sulfate. Let's get the train. Sulfate. 2 sodium sulfate. Empty. Good. How is our robot coverage down here? Just fine, it seems. Good. So, just need to see. It says just solid inputs, I guess. No liquefaction. So that is nice at least. And here it comes, good. How fast is this? The output can't keep up at least, so we should duplicate this. Crafting speed, 2-second crafting time, that is more than our UPS can stand up to. Okay. And everything is doing well. Can we do that? I think we should just overbuild this to make sure that we use all of the sodium sulfate. And then we need to export the sulfur. So we do actually need one of these. Unless we have an unused station. I don't think we do. Why are we actually using this? Gold processing. Please come and get some more. Sulfur. Okay. And then we need to bring that to our sulfuric acid outpost, where we're already full. Apparently we're not using enough sulfuric acid. Why are we not clarifying the wastewater? Disabled by control behavior. Do we not have enough barrels? What? Oh, destination full. Something is wrong with both of these. Okay, so we need to take care of that as well. But let's just start exporting this first. Oh, not those. Come on. Get your head in the game. Sulfur 2. Sure. Full. Sulfuric acid, sulfur. Empty. Good. Good. So as long as we can get some sodium out of here, we are good. Back at the multi-processing. Where is it? We're going to sulfuric acid, of course. So, sulfuric wastewater. We still have 3 stations called that. One train at each, and we only allow 1 train in. This is never generating any. This is what? Oh, no. What is that? This of our sorting, so that is not working anymore, so this is not getting any either. And the last one was the old multi-processing thing that will get a little bit, but not that much. So we don't need 5 trains for that at all. So So now we should only have the 3 trains that are at outposts that don't generate any anyway, so they should never get back here and block again. Are we only processing the wastewater if we don't have enough sulfur? That's not limited. This is not limited. Nothing around here is limited. So we're always trying to produce more sulfur even though this is full. That's a bit stupid. I would rather clarify the sulfuric wastewater if we have enough sulfur already. So I think we should limit this. If sulfur is less than 10,000. So that is not allowed to run anymore. Good. What is the limits on the clarification down here? Just if we have a lot of barrels. So we always leave some for this, but that's fine. $500 is the list can be in one of these chests, so they should be allowed to run. This is now being used rather than from this stuff. Because these are empty actually. 10,000 might have been a little bit too little though, but it's fine I think. As long as all of this can keep running. Okay. I think that is it. But do we believe that we're producing enough crystals and stuff even? I think we are, honestly. We have a train waiting for Jibolite chunks, so maybe we should look into that. We're full on chloric wastewater. Because we're full on fluoride ore. What are we supposed to be doing with that? We might have just never taken care of this. This is how we get it. Used for tungsten powder. Oh. This is another way to get it. Another way to get it. So we can only use it for this? Really? No, this is also a way to get it, what? Don't do that. How do we use it? Dang it. So this takes 4 chunks and a catalyst to make fluoride ore. This takes mineral sludge to make fluoride ore. This takes tungsten hexafluoride to make fluoride ore. This takes fluoric wastewater to make fluoride ore. That. Well, okay. I guess the ingredient, it's an ingredient in something that isn't called anything with fluoride, like this. That makes a little bit more sense. So that is actually what we're doing up here. Hydrofluoric acid. is piped in here, and that's just full. This is used for some infinite mining or something, right? Wait, really? Is it called hexafluoric? I had hydrofluoric. Profluoric acid is... We already have one of those. Okay, so let's call it 1. What's this? This is at the first fluid processing area we made. Duolite 1 hydrofluoric acid, duolite 2, and just duolite. So this is infinite mining. Apparently we have plenty. Good. This is just duolite hydrofluoric acid. Where's duolite 2? I don't remember setting something like that up. Oh, here. No, and me. Nothing is coming here. Go to hydrofluoric acid 1, O, duolite 2, empty. We're not using it up there yet though. Also, we should barrel this up. Oh, we are, but we're not using our canistering though. We're not using those canisters though. Hydrofluoric acid canister. Let's move that up a little bit. Oh. And then we can, well, we can measure how many of these canisters we have, and then we can clarify them if too many. Also, this is not enough at all. So let's redo this. But unfortunately, that's all we have time for in this episode. So thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.